Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. If you're new here, my name is Nishitha. I would love for you guys to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. In today's video, I'm going to do a tutorial on this full glam New Year's Eve makeup look. I used some grey glitter which was totally inspired by the dress I'm wearing. I personally would rock this look for any New Year's Eve party, or if you're going to a club for the New Year's Eve. It's very versatile and would look perfect with any kind of Western cocktail outfits. So let's get started. Starting off with the eyes, I've already primed them using some concealer. I'm taking the Balm Cosmetics Anti-Orange Bronzer in the shade Greg and applying this pretty much everywhere in my crease to add some definition. And this is the bronzer I'll be using for my face later. And then for the second transition shade, I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics Festival palette. I'm picking up the shade Escape, applying this into my socket. Then I'm going to blend it upwards and diffuse it in with the bronzer that I applied earlier. I'm going to slowly build up that color until I get the intensity that I want. Then to intensify the eyeshadow look even a little bit more, I'm taking the shade Hipster on a precise blending brush. First, I'm going to apply this on the outer V and then I'm going to drag it into my socket. I'm going to mainly concentrate this color in the socket as well. I'm not going to take it into my crease. Again, slowly building up the intensity of this eyeshadow. Then I'm going to go back into the Escape and just diffuse out the edges even more, so everything seems blended into each other. Then I'm going to take some concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape concealer and I'm using this to cut my crease. I'm going to do a half cut crease. I'm not going to go all the way to the outer corners. I'm just going to stop the cut crease at 3/4 of my eyelid space. I'm going to go back into the BH Cosmetics palette, pick up the shade Carnival, which is like a nice grey shimmery shadow. And I'm going to apply this pretty much wherever I applied the concealer. Cosmetics palettes doesn't have a black in it, so I'm going to pick up the black shade from the Maybelline palette, which was made in collaboration with Shayla. And I'm going to deepen up the outer corners of my eyes. To prep for the glitter, I'm taking this Too Faced glitter glue and applying this on top of the grey eyeshadow with a flat shaded brush. Then I'm going to take the Too Faced glitter in this shade a Starry Night and apply this on top of the glitter glue, pretty much wherever I have the grey eyeshadow, not going past the grey eyeshadow with the glitter. Then I'm going to finish off the look applying some Eyelure accent falsies. Moving on to face, I'm taking my NYX Angel Well Blood Primer and apply this pretty much everywhere on my face. First, I'm going to concentrate this on the centers, then I'm going to blend it outwards. I've already filled in my brows off camera before I started my face makeup. Moving on to foundation, I'm taking my Dior Forever Skin Foundation in the shade Ochre and just dotting this foundation onto my skin. Then I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and blend everything out. For concealer, first I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape concealer and applying like some 3 dots very close to my lower lash line. That's where I want to cover my darkness. And then to highlight, I'm taking my Maybelline Age Divine concealer in the shade Medium just to brighten up my skin a little bit more. And then I'm highlighting wherever I want to enhance my features. This is the new highlighting routine I've been doing. Then I'm taking the beauty blender that I applied the foundation with and just blending out the edges. When blending out the concealer, I always like to go back and forth like this. This is going to really set the concealer in place and prevent it from creasing. Then I'm going to literally scrape off some powder using my beauty blender from the Charlotte Tilbury Compact Powder and bake while I apply eyeshadows to my lower lash line. I'm going to go back to the BH Cosmetics palette. First, I'm going to take the shade Escape and apply this pretty much everywhere on my lower lash line. I'm going to diffuse this out very low. Then I'm going to take a pointed pencil brush, go back to the black color from the Maybelline palette, apply this very close to my lower lash line. Here I'm just dusting off the excess powder that I applied underneath my eyes. Finishing off the eyes by applying a coat of mascara to my lower lash line using my Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. To bronze up my skin, I'm taking the Balm Cosmetics Anti-Orange Bronzer in the shade Greg and applying this wherever I want to add some warmth to my face. This is how I enhance my face structure, enhance my cheekbones a little bit more. I'm also going to take that onto my jawline just to get that more sculpted effect. And I'm going to pinch the brush and apply the bronzer on the sides of my nose as well. Then I'm going to take the beauty blender and go over the nose contour just to soften it up a little bit. For blush, I'm taking the L'Oreal Enchanted blush and applying this to the apples of my cheeks first. Then I'm going to drag it into my hairline. I'm also going to apply this blush onto my nose and slightly graze everywhere with the brush just to add that nice glow to my skin. Then I'm going to set the makeup in place using my Pixie Milky Mist just to melt down all the powders that I applied on top of my foundation. I'm going to take this Pixie Highlighter Duo, mix both the shades and apply this to the high points of my cheeks. Just love the glow. It's very intense, but it doesn't look glittery or chunky. I just absolutely love this highlighter. I'm also going to apply that to my brow bone and as my inner corner highlight as well. For lips, I'm taking the Makeup Forever Artist Lip Liner in the shade Universal Earth. First lining the lips, then I'm also going to fill them in slightly. Then on top, I'm taking the Sephora Liquid Lipstick in the shade 24 to create that perfect nude for my skin and for this makeup look. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys liked this New Year's Eve makeup look. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. I wish you all a very happy new year. Have fun with your family and friends. Be safe. Have amazing time. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.